The law, at least here in Canada, is trying to rebalance that between the people in terms of, okay, what were the financial impacts of our decision making and how can we come out of this fairly, because you haven't had an interruption to your career. So no matter what, your earnings are probably going to go up every year. I've got to restart and I've got to book it from here on in to try to, right? So that's kind of the starting point for the spousal support. And then the flip side that's always really important that I think, we hear about all these people who are like, I don't want to pay alimony and I'll die before I give her a cent. And that's a lot of like fear that comes out of it. But what happens often, and I think what's going on in Courtney's case and what, we've been talking about here is this kind of like, okay, but I'm not just going to shuffle money over to you indefinitely while I'm working my butt off all of these hours for you to essentially have the same role. And now the caretaking is different. So you've got more time. And that's just fundamentally unfair to me that I'm going to give you half of my income and you get to have the balance of just keeping with your regular activities and no real interruptions. And I think that's this week what we found Courtney's reckoning to be is now it judges imputed income to you, whether you're choosing to work or not. So